gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting game of over 50 hockey, week 4 here. The Red Army taking on the Yellow Jackets. Andy Townsend here alongside me, Clive Posey. Clive, good to be here for the New Year's, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely agree. You know, despite the 3-week absence or 2 weeks, however you want to call it, for the long period of time, I bet both teams are excited to get back here and play some more over 50 hockey. It's just going to be an exciting time here and see what kind of rustiness they can shake off here in this one.
And of course, with the Red Army, it looks like they're fielding a full squad now. And Neil Armstrong finally getting the number 13 jersey. Last time the Red Army played, they took a brutal beating 8-3 against the Green Hornets.
And definitely with the Green Hornets, you know, leading with both. And despite that game, you know, you could tell this Red Army team is definitely resurged and they're ready to go.
Meanwhile, for the Yellow Jackets, they're still needing to come up with a winner somehow. Perhaps could it be today?
I'm not exactly sure if it'll be today, though, because, you know, last time these two teams met, the Red Army definitely did make one hell of an upset, especially with only 7 players for them, and the Yellow Jackets had a full squad. But nevertheless, it is a new year, and this team has been playing well with each other.
And we can't wait to see what goes on here. We're about close up to face-off, so stay tuned. And the players off. And Jim Becker on the early lead. He takes a shot. Almost an opportunity for a goal early for the Yellow Jackets. And they just can't capitalize. That's Les Sabler. Stopped and knocked away by Rock Hill.
And off to Robert.
And now it's to Rock Hill. Now over to Quick Curl.
A really great surprising start off for the Yellow Jackets. They're showing their aggressive demeanor. And they definitely want to score early.
But now it's the Red Army making chance. And now it's new guy Mike Dermott coming in. And he is replacing Jim Nadeau, who was announced at the end of last week, even though he didn't show up, that he was not going to be playing this season, so Mike Dermott's playing in his place.
Well, this will be a great opportunity for Dermott to see how his game goes here today. You know, to see if he's got something up his sleeve.
And it was to Radney Cristiano, but he couldn't quite control the puck. And now it's Neil Armstrong. On the right side. Trying to set up, but it's Randy Cristiano coming in the way. And now it's a Saro. Blocked by Rich Stack. Pontello knocks it away. Armstrong. Now it's to Dave Garrick. And the puck is stripped away. That's to Monty Washburn. Oh, but the referee stopped it. The referees for today is the woman ref that seems to be the leader in this one.
Yeah, definitely quite a surprise. We haven't seen her lead a game ever. But now, hopefully, with the great promotion that she has, you know, she'll definitely do a good job of refereeing the game.
It's Washburn trying to clear it out. He does. And it'll be an icing call.
Got to love the effort so far played by both teams. It should be a real exciting one here, Andy.
And definitely the atmosphere on this one, Clive, is just too much. I mean, too much for an excitement. Like typically you would see a slow game starting up, but here with the Red Army and Yellow Jackets, they're playing like they have something to prove.
And they do have something to prove indeed, you know. Just with the other two teams, the Green Hornets and the Grey Wolves that'll be playing in the other game. Just the stronger teams, and both teams have outplayed both of them in the last 2 games. And now both of them are trying to show that they have lots of energy left in their tanks.
Now it's to Rich Stack trying to pass it to Pontello. And he just overpasses John Madalena. Now it's Quick-O. This is Rich Stack. And trying to clear it out, but Paul Rockhill gets a stick on it. And he's got it over to Quick-O. Now it's D'Angelo. Taking the shot. It's now Hyman. Finley. Almost intercepted by Rockhill, but then off his stick into Mike Dermott. And now it's Dermott to Rapal. Now it's Steve Grosso. Was in the deep slot, now trying to take a shot just left of the keeper. It's back to Rapal. Now to Dermott, to Finley. Dermott again. Roberge to Dermott. Paul gets it over. Now to Roberge, clearing it out. Taken away by Rapal. Now Steve Grosso, real chance, hits the post. Does not go in. Rapal on the rebound and Larry Wood makes the save. Just a real disappointing shot by Steve Grosso. It definitely looked like he had the go, but just the crossbar denied him. How unfortunate for him. And Larry Wood and the Yellow Jackets have a real scare, but nevertheless, they are relieved that the puck bounced out. And with the lineup changes now, this is Angelo Pontello. Lost control of the puck and Marty Washburn knocks it away. And now he has the puck again, taking the shot just right to the keeper. He has the rebound, trying to get it to Garrick, takes a shot. And the puck being cleared out. Pontello. Garrett. Miscommunication there. Armstrong completely turned the other direction. Garrett. This is Rich Stack to Armstrong. And the puck was stripped loose of Armstrong. This is Joe Masherin. Looking to set up, takes a shot. It's a weak shot there. Larry Wood had no problem making a save. Yeah, the Red Army, they look like they have the momentum thus far. They just need to start scoring goals and making better efforts on their shots. You know, it looks like so far the Yellow Jackets have been silent since basically the first minute of this game, where they just had this aggressive power. 6:33 to go, 0-0 is the score. It still is anybody's game if you think about it. This is Larry Rapal. It's Becker to Rockhill. Trying to find D'Angelo just a little bit too hard. And now McCants gets it. Over to Grosso. Taken away by Rockhill. Off past Roberge, but Roberge maintains control of the puck. This is Steve Grosso. Finley. This is G. Roberge, he missed it. And now it's Scott McCants trying to set up. Setting up to Becker, shoots. Lonnie Herman comes up with the save. Just a real close shot for the Red Army there. You know, Lonnie Herman, great heads-up save there. It was Scott McCants and Jim Becker, both of them. And a near opportunity for the Yellow Jacket, goal denied by Lonnie Herman. No one was back there fast enough, but Lonnie Herman's awareness just shoot through the roof that time. Now it's Rockhill. Yellow Jacket set up. This is Becker. Now set up to McCann, shoots. Just left. It's now Pontello. And he gets it out to Les Sabler. Quick hold back, trying to set up to Grosso. Grosso can't maintain control of the puck. Puck now to Rich Stack. Stack takes the shot. Deflected off a Yellow Jacket stick. And the puck is now cleared out. And an icing call. This is Monty Washburn. Off the other side, finds Steve Byrne. And now to Randy Cristiano. Hits the post, the right post, and does not go in. And another opportunity for Steve Byrne, shoots. And it looks like a goal from this angle. And the referee is going to give it to them. 1-0 Yellow Jackets, Chris Asaro. And he shows his stuff. Great teamwork and effort, you know. Chris Asaro definitely gets the job done, especially if he's by the net a lot. And the Yellow Jackets set him up perfectly. 4:33 to go. And it is 1-0 Yellow Jackets. Steve Byrne now to Chris Asaro. He's got a real chance. But defended by the Red Army. Now it's Cristiano takes a shot. Herman knocks it away. Steve Byrne. And an easy save by Herman. Yeah, the Red Army are starting to slack up there a little bit. Yellow Jackets taking the momentum right now. And they're showing offensively how badly they want this first win. And it's Captain Andrew Hyman taking the face-off for the Yellow Jackets. And heavily covered by Dermott. It's now to Sabler. Over to Steve Grosso. And it's now Dermott. Stripped away by Andrew Hyman. Now the Yellow Jackets have it. It's Becker. To D'Angelo. Trying to take a shot completely off target. And now it's Hyman. Has a real chance trying to pass it to D'Angelo, but Red Army was there and they deny him. It's past Dermott and Jim Becker knocks it away. This is Rich Stack. Quick-o. Jim Becker. And intercepted and taken away by Dermott. Real chance. Trying to set up to Grosso. It's in! It's in! But the referee denies the goal. I could have sworn, Clive, on this camera that it was definitely a goal. Yeah, the referee might have to have her eyes checked on that one. That was definitely a goal from this angle, and you can see it just hit the line. And that's one could be real costly. It's John Madalena. Trying to pass it back to Pontello, trying to get it back to Madalena. But he's not moving his feet, Clive. That definitely is costing him. This is Pontello. This is Asaro. It's all wide open, Steve Byrne. Taking the shot, Herman knocks it away. Stack, clearing it out. And an icing call. Paul. This is Larry Rapal. Now to Finley. Finley taking the shot off of Monty Washburn, and Larry Wood makes the save. It's now Finley. Now this is Dermot trying to set up to Finley, taking the shot, denied by Monty Washburn. Now it's Roberts with the shot. More opportunities there for the Red Army, and they're just missing their chances. Dermot taking the shot, saved by the keeper, and it's the captain's facing off. Rockhill, McCants gets it past. Oh boy, Andrew Hyman shoots. He misses. I don't believe it. And another rebound shot by Scott McCants. Unbelievable, Clive. Yeah, that definitely is going to hurt for the Yellow Jackets there. Just a real opportunity there, but Lonnie Herman, unbelievable, having the best game of his life. You know, that's 2 breakaways now for the Yellow Jackets. That was either consisted of a breakaway one-on-one or 2 Yellow Jackets against Lonnie Herman, and he stopped them all so far. Yes, Lonnie Herman has definitely had a big game so far, and hopefully he'll be able to continue for the Red Army. It'll help them keep in this game. Quick go. This is Angelo Pontello. Seconds left in the first period. Red Army trying to set up for a scoring chance, but Andrew Hyman has it, and the Yellow Jackets will try one more time. And the referee stops play, and it's definitely going to look like an offsides. No, they're going to let the clock run out, and at the end of 1, the Yellow Jackets have a 1-0 lead, but Clive, I'm still disagreeing. Looking at the videotape, it should be 1-1 right now. It definitely, I mean, again, you know, the referee sees it from one angle of the view, but then when you look on the camera, you know, that definitely looked like that goal went in. Second period coming up, stay tuned. Randy Cristiano and Tom Finley on the face-off. And we begin the second period. Sam DiFranco gets it over, but Dermot knocks it away. Finley takes the shot. Near opportunity once again for the Red Army. And just opportunity after opportunity, Andy, for them to convert, and they're just not getting the job done right now. They need to start buckling down and getting an opportunity. And as Angelo Pontello on the left side, taking a shot. Puck going backwards. This is Angelo Pontello with open room. Takes a shot. Again, the referee denies another goal for the Red Army. I don't believe this, Clive. Yeah, this is definitely now out just with the shot there. But then again, it looked like we were basing that off a goal because of the big shot and Larry Wood with the side, knocking himself to the side with the puck. And it looked like a goal from that view, but then again, we could be deceived by the players. Still. That's unbelievable, Clive. Just that momentum and the big shot. Now the Red Army still, and they finally get the goal. And it's Neil Armstrong coming up with the equalizer, and that should be a goal that counts. Yeah, obviously, when the puck is right there, you know, now would be the time to say it's a goal. There's just so much fun with this game. And so the equalizer, with 10:57 to go in the second period, is now 1-1. And we're back to an exciting game. It's Armstrong clearing it out up the middle, but it's Paul Rockhill knocking it away. And so Hyman, Rapal, Armstrong, and right over to Jim Becker, intercepted by Larry Rapal. Quick curl. trying to set up. Quicko taking the shot. And the referee having an Islands of Adventure moment, it appeared. Robert Mashrin. Scarrett. So Armstrong taking the shot way right to the keeper. That's Quicko. Knocked in the air by Armstrong. Great aggressive effort by Neil Armstrong trying to get after the puck. Definitely gives the Red Army another chance. Garrett. Trying to find a teammate, struggling to do so. Now it's Angelo Pontello. Heavily covered by Jim Becker. And now Becker with the shot, misses it to the right. And it's in. And Jim Becker with an aggressive effort over Angelo Pontello. And the Yellow Jackets are back on top with 9:39 to go. A real unfortunate thing after Neil Armstrong scores and the Yellow Jackets come back and put themselves back on top again, 2-1 lead.
This is just going to be an ultimate battle here.
It's a battle of the goalies in essence, because both teams are equally talented, you know. The Yellow Jackets have a team that has 5 old puck members. Red Army, on the other hand, are just a band of over 50 players that show their talent and they refuse to give up. And now it's Rich Stack, Tom Finley, it's Angelo Pontello, and knocking it away is Sam DiFranco, taking a shot to the left. Steve Byrne, and Angelo Pontello takes it instead. And now it's Tom Finley, has a real chance here. It's in! Tom Finley took an opportunity, just a big thing, you know. Just a great goal by Tom Finley.
They're definitely taking advantage of Larry Wood there.
Just a little bit of hole, and Tom Finley said, I can wedge it in there. And that definitely shows now. This game is tied with 8:46, 2-2. But like I've said earlier, Clive, this was going to be a game, more so a shootout and just a balanced game, you know. You look at this game and it's surprising how one would just predict a blowout for the Red Army because of what happened in the opening game, but these two teams have changed, and it definitely shows on the ice.
Have to agree with you there. Yellow Jackets, despite, you know, their 0-3 record right now, have definitely showed a lot of maturity and they're banding together. The Red Army has done the same. And looks like there's a fight going on. Andrew Hyman and Larry Rapard getting at it. And perhaps this was also going to be another thing I was about to bring up, Clive, was just the aggressiveness of the Yellow Jackets. Yeah, definitely. Andrew Hyman is definitely aggressive, and sometimes he can be slightly over-aggressive to the point of players, you know, retaliating.
But nevertheless, you know, that's what makes Andrew Hyman. You know, that aggressive demeanor that he has, and that's what wins him, helps him win games, helps him score goals. And that's why, ultimately, he's one of the better over 50 players in this league. .12 to go. They send both players to the box. And we'll have each team replace their player. As Quicko gets it over to McCants. Now it's Marlena. This is John Mashrin. Taking a shot, Rockhill puts his body in the way, and he makes the save. It's now Armstrong trying to take a real chance, and Larry Wood makes the save. It's Neil Armstrong versus DiFranco. Excuse me, Steve D'Angelo on the face-off. Becker trying to clear it out, but Dave Garrett stops it. It's Armstrong trying to set up in the deep slot. It's Dave Garrett. Knocked away by Steve D'Angelo. And Jim Becker takes it away for the Yellow Jackets, and now it's over to a wide open Scott McCants on the breakaway. It's in! Scott McCants with the breakaway goal, and finally they get to Lonnie Herman on the breakaways. And it's 3-2 Yellow Jackets with 7:07. Yeah, it looked like during that breakaway when Scott was trying to score, there possibly might have been Angelo Pontello's stick that just went up in the air, knocking him down. Yeah, hopefully everything's all right there. At least Scott McCants got what he wanted, which was the goal. With 7:07 remaining. It is 3-2 Yellow Jackets. There's a face-off. Washburn. That's Angelo Pontello. Heavily covered by Randy Cristiano, and there goes the Yellow Jackets again. That's the Steve Byrne. Sabler. Steve Byrne trying to set up, knocked away. It's Steve Grosso trying to curve it around. From Dermott now to Les Sabler. Sabler off the boards. There was practically no Red Army guy there, and he just throws the puck away. More like gives the puck away the way he shot there. Steve Byrne trying to pass it in, and Lonnie Herman dives for the puck, and he makes a save. Both teams now making a lineup change. And now with the lineup change, the Yellow Jackets put in the old puck trio against the Red Army second lineup. Not sure if the Red Army are going to be able to withhold. Hopefully for their sake they will, because otherwise if they don't, the Yellow Jackets could start to be breaking away here. Roberge. Just a little bit past Neil Armstrong, but the Yellow Jackets retain possession. Rapal. Roberge trying to get it away, but it's Andrew Hyman taking it away. Trying to take the shot, and Herman knocks it away. Roberge. Off it to DiFranco, and now it's to John Madalena. And he clears it out. Washburn. Garrett. And it's Armstrong. And a big opportunity for them to tie. And they just can't come up with the goal. How unfortunate. Yeah, another real opportunity for Neil Armstrong there. And he just couldn't find his way into the net. Larry Wood, once again, coming up with a relief that the puck did not go in. It looked like it hit the post and it just went up. To put the Red Army deep in Yellow Jacket zone. Might have something to prove here. Masherin. And Hyman comes away with it. Hyman taking the shot off a Red Army skate. And now it's Mike Dermott. He's got a real chance. Trying to set up to John Masherin. And he just can't put the puck in. How many times have we seen today, Clive, that the Red Army had just plenty of opportunities to score, and they're just not getting the job done.
Yes, a real unfortunate thing for the Red Army, and this game may come back to bite them, especially the controversial goal made by Steve Grosso. I mean, I still think that was a goal.
Yeah, simply, I definitely agree with you, Andy. I mean, it looked like on the camera view, it hit the inside when it hit the post, and it went back out. And everyone saw that it was a goal too, but just, you look at that, and some may say that the refs robbed the Red Army of that goal. Sabler getting it to Dermot again. And Rockhill comes in the way, and he gets the puck out. Pontello. This is Steve D'Angelo. Angelo Pontello knocked to the ground by a Sarro. Oh, excuse me, that was a Sarro. Dermot. And it's cleared out. This is Rich Stack. Tom Finley. Les Sabler. Back to Finley. Finley trying to set up, struggling to get it to another teammate. This is Chris Asaro. Knocked away, and Lonnie Herman comes up with the save. And Chris Asaro skating and throwing ice in Herman's face with the skate. Now, let's just hope, Clyde, that this game doesn't turn into a big brawl. We've already seen a little bit of chippiness from both teams.
Yeah, remember, this is over 50 hockey. It's supposed to be a fun sport, people skating around having a good time, not a battle of life and death.
But in some situations, it can be a battle of life and death to the players with such a game as this. This is Becker. Setting up to Hyman, knocked away. And now Guy Roberge goes away with the puck. And off the boards, clearing it out. There's to Marty Washburn. McCanns, this is to Becker. And Rapport knocks it away. Now it's Dave Garrick. And Andrew Hyman dispossesses him. And it's immediately called, and there's going to be a yellow card. More aggressiveness, and the referee finally puts the foot down and says it's a yellow card, and it's going to be Dave Garrick.
Not the greatest time for the Red Army to get a yellow card now. Now it's definitely going to hurt, especially with the puck in their own territory, and they're down a man.
But at least now with the lineup changes, you have Angelo Pontello, Rich Stack, Mike Dermott, and Steve Grosso back as your four players. So there definitely has to be some assurance from the Red Army.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. You know, all those players definitely have stuff to show, and they have been doing an excellent job today.
Pontello trying to set up, and he can't get it to Steve Grosso as D'Angelo takes it away. This is Chris Asaro. Taking the shot. And that's to Mike Dermott. He clears it out instead. Larry Wood trying to set up. Passing it to someone, finds Rockhill. And that's to Rich Stack. Finds Pontello. Taking the shot. Hits the post. No goal. Pontello again. And taking a shot was Les Sabler. Now it's back to Rich Stack. Trying to find it to Finley. And it looked like I guess the referee just stops play. 1:17 to go. 3-2 Yellow Jackets still hanging on, trying to look for their first win. Finley versus Hyman. Natural burst, trying to clear it out. Trying to, but Jim Beckman gets in the way. And Herman knocks it away. Now this is to Paul Rockhill. Becker. Knocked away by Larry Rapal. And now Rockhill with the near opportunity. Yellow Jackets trying to set up again. Remaining time, Red Army clear it out. 33 seconds left. This is Paul Rockhill. Knocked in the air by Sabler. But Rockhill maintains possession. It's Finley. Dispossessed by Quick Curl. Becker. Hyman on the left side. Taking the shot. Knocked away by the keeper. And we have Dave Garrick versus Jeff Quicker and Washburn. Trying to make a move, taking the shot. Larry Wood knocks it away. And the second period is in the books. We've got 12 more minutes of hockey. And 12 more minutes of exciting action here. Red Army down a goal. Yellow Jackets looking to try to hang on in the third if they can. Well, stay tuned and we'll be right back. Third period underway. It's Angelo Pontello, Rich Stack, Dave Garrett, Joe Mashrin, Rich Stack, Pontello, and he'll clear it out. And the Yellow Jacket end is Marty Washburn. And intercepted by Mashrin, taking the shot. Now it's Armstrong. And it's a save by Larry Wood.
Another opportunity for the Red Army. And it's really starting to hurt now with the now in this final period to play. And now for every shot that they miss, it's going to hurt even worse. Puck is back. Pontello trying to get it around. In his deep slot, trying to set up to Garrick, and it's in! Red Army tie it up again with 11:02. And finally an opportunity for the Red Army, and they capitalize this time. Great deal for them.
And an Angelo Pontello setup. Looked like he was about to head to the deep slot with the puck, but he just left it there. And Neil Armstrong and Dave Garrick come in and do the rest of the work. And they have themselves a Red Army goal. And Andrew Hyman takes it away. Now it's to Becker. Finley. Grosso. This is Les Sabler. Taking the shot, and Larry Wood comes up with the save. And now Guy Roberge takes it, trying to take the shot, but was heavily covered by a Yellow Jacket. Becker gets the puck over to Andrew Hyman. Trying to shoot it the other way, and it's Scott McCants. But gives the Red Army time to regroup and get the puck away. And the puck backwards, and now it's Andrew Hyman. shooting. Steve Grosso's a shot and it's in! And now the Yellow Jackets are having confrontation that looked like an icing call. As Steve Grosso finally gets the goal he deserves, and now the Yellow Jackets are now having confrontation with the icing. This is unbelievable. From what was a Steve Grosso controversial goal to now what looked like a controversial icing call. This game officially will be another controversial game in over 50 hockey history to come. Yellow Jackets not very happy at this point. And I beg your pardon, it's a tied game now, 3-3. And expect that, and after that call made, expect this game to be a little bit more chippier. Rock Hill. Knocked away by Joe Masherin. And now it's Chris Asaro. It's Neil Armstrong. And getting knocked away is the Steve Byrne. Puck off the post again. And the way these two teams are playing, I really hope no one gets hurt here. That's the last thing anybody wants from these players is for something as ridiculous repping from this game, and it turns into fighting and brutality that leads to injuries that can last 5-6 weeks of recovery time. 8:50 remaining. And now it looks like the score's 4-3 Red Army. Maybe I'm not paying attention anymore. Joe Masherin, real chance. Armstrong on the rebound. And Quicko gets thrown around. No penalty there. Robert's trying to set up. And now all of a sudden I'm confused, Clive. Is it really 3-3 or is it 4-3?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's 4-3. It's just, you know, I understand exactly what you're feeling right now, Andy. It's just that confusion thing after controversial stuff, and then all of a sudden you don't even remember the scoreline. It's really confusing.
This is Steve D'Angelo. Puck knocked away. Now it's the Yellow Jackets that need to come up with some kind of equalizer to still make this a tie game. And this is Sam DiFranco. Andrew Hyman. And Roberts can't stop him now. Andrew Hyman trying to set up, taking the shot. Knocked away by Herman. And the puck is in. Tied game. And now you kind of figured that was going to happen.
Yeah, aggressive effort by the Yellow Jackets helped them out again as they come up with the tying goal.
And Scott McCants now has 2 to his name with 7:35 to go. And the puck now cleared out. Andrew Hyman gets it over to Rock Hill. Trying to find Jim Becker, can't maintain the puck, and Sabler knocks it away. It's Sam DiFranco. And now to an open Andrew Hyman. Trying to work with Scott McCants, and Becker gets in the play. Can't field it again. Saved by Herman. Meanwhile, Jim Becker is getting a little bit aggressive with Rich Stark. This could get ugly real quick if the referee does not try to settle things out. And the referee is gonna book Jim Becker. Yellow card for the Yellow Jackets. 6:46 remaining, and a power play for the Red Army. No, they're booking Rich Stack as well. It'll still be 5-on-5. No, it's gonna be 4-on-5. No, even I'm confused now. Red Army's confused. Everyone's confused, Clive.
I think it's some kind of thing in the air.
This is Paul Rockhill. Steve Byrne. And that's got to be a penalty there, holding. And Steve Byrne's gonna get nailed for this one. This was just an obvious holding call. Just a little bit too much from Steve Byrne. And the referee is trying to explain now. And it's a yellow card for Steve Byrne. And the Red Army now have a power play. But Madalena's going in the box too. I can't understand this game right now. It's not making sense. Two players from each team now in the box. 6:28 remaining. And these referees seriously don't know how to ref this game at this point, because nothing seems to be making sense right now.
Yeah, for broadcasters trying to learn this game of hockey, these referees are definitely making the situation confusing.
This is Randy Cristiano. Now to Asaro, taken away by Garrick. This is Roberge. 6 minutes remaining in this one. Rapal, Roberge. Can maintain control of the puck, and the Yellow Jackets get back on this one. Now it's to Joe Masherin. And Masherin double teamed by the Yellow Jackets, Jeff Quicko and Monty Washburn, and they get the puck away. Roberge to Neil Armstrong, and Steve D'Angelo gets in the way, and now it's Monty Washburn, and the Yellow Jackets are on the move. And dispossessed by Roberge, taken away by Dermott. Mike Dermott's got room, taking the shot. Keeper makes a phenomenal save.
Meanwhile, for the Yellow Jackets and the Red Army, both teams are playing great.
And meanwhile, for the next game to come, Ludemez being prepared. .451 here. It's a tie game, 4-4. Can't get any more interesting than this. I mean, the only other interesting thing we haven't seen so far is a big, huge brawl. That's the last thing I want to see, especially with over 50 players. You know, some of these guys can barely skate, and now with both teams working hard and out of energy, the last thing they want to do is waste it on a ridiculous fight. As Steve Grosso taking the shot, Larry Wood comes up with a save, and more confrontation between players. Or perhaps is it a fun argument? Both teams now have their best lineups out there. This is Angelo Pontello. Out to Hyman, knocks it away. And Dermott takes a shot, but it must have hit Pontello. And now with the sticking call on Sam DiFranco, now to wide open Jim Becker, taking the shot. Herman knocks it away. if it can't get any more controversial here, as Pontello knocks it away, trying to clear it out. Saved by Larry Wood. 4 minutes left now. And both teams now making a lineup change. Meanwhile, the Yellow Jackets only making substitutions. Red Army going up with another change in lineup, trying to restore their energy. Yeah, for the Yellow Jackets though, some of these guys have real good stamina. You know, like Andrew Hyman, Jim Becker, and Scott McCants. So we'll see how these last 4 minutes head out. This is Jeff Quicko. Aggressively trying to knock it away. Andrew Hyman does. And now Larry Rapport's got to get it out there for the Red Army. And now Andrew Hyman takes it. Shoots it in! And Andrew Hyman and the Yellow Jackets with 3:40 left in this game retake the lead, 5-4.
They knew this, just a poor decision for the Red Army though, to try to change lineups there. I mean, of course, you know, the lines were in the Yellow Jacket zone. But you would think that the Red Army just might have kept the same lineup and the same strategy there.
And now in the dying minutes here, the Red Army's going to have to find a way to tie this game. Otherwise, the Yellow Jackets come away with their first win. Roberge intercepted, and that's to an open Randy Cristiano, and he's dispossessed. This is Jeff Quicko taking a shot. This is Roberge knocking it right into Steve Byrne. And now Asaro with the puck. He's dispossessed by a bunch of Red Army. And now it's Randy Cristiano. He's going to slow pace now. It's Steve Byrne. Garrett to Armstrong. Neil trying to take it in himself. Heavily covered though. And Andrew Hyman knocks it away. Now it's Dermott taking the shot. Now it's Pontello knocked in the air. Grosso. Everybody's trying to take shots on Larry Wood now. 152. 5-4 Yellow Jackets. And pretty soon you might have to start thinking about pulling the goalie for an extra man. But a timeout's been called. Stay tuned. Here we are. As it's Jim Becker taking the puck. And Dave Garrett's got to hold up. But Andrew Hyman comes away with the puck. Trying to set up to McCants. Yellow Jackets at this point trying to clear the game. Or clinch what could be a victory here for them. And Lonnie Herman comes up with the save. .131 remaining. And still, well, we have an exciting finish to uncover. It's now Jim Becker taking the shot. Oh no, Angelo Pontello hits on his head, and that's a problem for the Red Army. As soon as you saw that, that was definitely not a good sign. We'll take a timeout here, folks. And Angelo Pontello heading into the locker room. We'll have information about that shortly afterwards. Hopefully everything will be all right with him.
But that was just the last thing anyone needed to see right there, is someone to get really hurt like that.
And that's what happens when a game gets really out of control. When you're trying to tie the game, you go all out effort, and sometimes it can backfire on you. You're now on a minute left, stoppage time. Herman will try to signal for the icing call, but the refs will wave it off as Andrew Hyman takes it. McCann's taking the shot. Now it's DiFranco. And they're clearing out. They're going to have an empty net. 6 men for the Red Army. Oh, bad choice by Rich Stack. And the Yellow Jackets are going to win this one. And they will get their first win. 6-4 Yellow Jackets. And this is just really not a good thing for them here. But for the Yellow Jackets, congratulations to them. And they start their year off. Or they start 2013 off with a win. And perhaps it could be another turnaround for them. We're definitely looking forward to seeing the Yellow Jackets back in action next week. You know, we'll see what they can do against the Green Hornets next week, but they'll have a big challenge ahead of them. Meanwhile, for the Red Army, it was just a really great game, and then a controversial goal where Steve Grasso in the first period ultimately turned the momentum around towards the Yellow Jackets. But that's what happens, you know, just a goal like that, and that can completely change the game. Just that call there, and then for the referees to nullify the goal, you know, it's a real turnaround. And so both teams now 1 and 3. However, because of the opening victory, Red Army still keep third, Yellow Jackets in fourth, but nevertheless, they are now a contending team. We thank you for joining us here today. For Clyde tells the Americans and saying so long and good night.